Hi everyone, today I'm really sorry that I posted this video late so that you will not be able to see the predictions that I've chosen before you make your own. I'm sorry for that. This week has been a really exhausting week and I was going to make the video a few hours ago but took a nap and only woke up at the time that the roster was locked. Even then, I really love you guys. I really enjoy doing these fantasy roster predictions, and I did already prepared a video beforehand and already made the predictions for today. So this is just a short video for you to see the thought process that I have behind the predictions that I've made, and also understand the two choices that you can choose from for today. So personally for myself, I've chosen to go all in on IG. And why did I go all in on IG instead of VG? That is because I think that IG has a slight lead over VG. Why do I say so? If you go to look at the data, right? Before looking at this data, let me first say that in the DPC Season 1 and Season 2 for China, IG beat VG in both of them. VG has not won against IG in the DPC season, and so that is a reason that I'm going for IG. Also, IG has been shown to be stronger at the majors thus far as a whole. They are the ones who have won the major ones, and also in the group stage they have shown a more solid performance than VG. Granted, VG and IG only lost to teams that were good teams that surprised them, such as OG, such as Undying, or such as Secret. So in general, both of these teams only lost to teams that are better, that surprised them, or teams that are very disciplined and adaptable like LGD and Secret. But as a whole, IG was the one who was performing better compared to VG, and IG won over VG in both DPC seasons. So even that being said, I think VG Gaming has been showing a more and more solid performance thus far, especially in the main stage. So they cannot be underestimated at all. They're so good at adjusting to their opponents and punishing their mistakes. They also do have strategies for their hero lineups. So because of this, I would give a 60% chance of victory for IG and 40% chance for VG. So you can see that even though IG may be slightly favored, it may still be a bit of a risk to go all in for IG. Even then, if you go all in on IG, the points that you could get is this score here, 118 times 2, so that will be about 236 points. But if you go all in on VG, what you will get is about 94 points. So all in on IG you get about 236. All in on VG you get about 192. Okay, 193. Yeah. So there is a high risk, high reward. If you choose all in on one team, then IG is a better choice. But I'm going to present to you the two choices here. You can either go for the high risk, high reward if at the moment you just really want to get more points, or you are a risk-taking person. Let's say you are at the borderline in the 90 percentile, or you're at the 80 plus percentile, and you're hoping to bounce back into the 90 percentile on the last day, then go for high risk, high reward. As IG doesn't have that much higher chance to win over VG, if so for some reason you feel that VG is the one that actually has the higher chance to win, then go for VG and not IG. But for me, I think it's IG. Okay, the second and the last choice is this. If you have already been consistently scoring high on the fantasy points and you believe that you're already placed in the top 90%, then the safer option would actually be to go with the best players from both teams. This is called mixed team. Go with Flyfly, Poyoyo, both carries. Go with Emo as he's the better scoring mid. Then go with the better scoring supports, which are Kaka from IG and DY from Vichy. If you go with this mixed matchup, you at least have 2 or 3 players to play 2 series, and even if you don't have 2 or 3 players who go for the next series, the remaining players who didn't play 2 series will still score quite well, because these are players that are known to score well, the better scoring support, the better scoring mid. And if you go with such a team, no matter what, you will score at least maybe 150 points, which will not be too far lower than 193 or 236. It will only be about 50 to 80 points lower. So I repeat, if you really want more points and need more points today in order to get to the top 90 percentile at the end of the whole fantasy, or you just like to take more risks, then go all in on IG, or go for Vichy if you think Vichy will be the one. Otherwise, if you have already been consistently scoring well and should be in the top 90 already, you can go with the mixed team. Both carries from both teams, mid choose Emo, and choose the better 2 supports, Kaka and DY. With that, I hope that this video has been helpful, and I wish all the best for today. And I know that you guys have already locked in your predictions, so you can't change it, but even then, I just hope that this video is informative for you to understand the 2 strategies, either going all in or otherwise to go with mix if you're just trying to stay in the top 90. I will be making another video for tomorrow, and this one will be on time. I'm sorry for the delay today, but all the best for the predictions and for watching the matches today. Thank you guys.